A few months ago, in the area behind me, a group of Bahraini students held a protest to denounce the Khalifa regime. But unidentified men were taking photographs of them, and soon afterwards, their scholarships to study in the UK were withdrawn. The demonstration took place on the 20th of March in the northern English town of Manchester in response to the Bahraini regime's crackdown on pro-democracy protests. It was held outside the BBC to highlight the media's silence over the issue. The Bahraini students say their families were targeted by the regime, and now they say that Bahrainis in the UK who benefit from government scholarships have been pressured to sign pledges of allegiance to the king and to promise not to take part in any protests against the regime. Ali, a Bahraini student in Manchester who has just graduated, didn't want to be filmed because of fear of reprisals.
Some pledges even say that it's our responsibility to basically report anything that we see from other students. So in effect, like spies, acting like spies on each other, which is worrying. Secondly, our parents have been approached and said, and the ministry said to them, look, we understand that your children have been politically active and we discourage them from doing this.
But at a conference on Bahrain at Manchester Metropolitan University, student leaders pledged to help the Bahraini students complete their education, with or without Bahraini government funding.
What the university is doing at the moment is creating a rapid response policy. And so if there's any student of a nationality that's affected by a political crisis, it's going to put a plan in place so it can provide better benefits to those students and also provide things such as finance.
Meanwhile, speakers at the conference outlined what they call the serial human rights abuses the Bahraini authorities have committed. These include killings, unlawful detentions, torture and the targeting of health workers, journalists and lawyers, among others. And the former advisor to the Bahraini Prime Minister said the Al Khalifas had no choice but to move towards a constitutional monarchy.
There is no way of tyranny in our day. There is no way of going on and trying to bring that kind of control, directly or indirectly.
The Bahraini authorities deny human rights abuses and say they're simply ensuring the national security and stability of the nation. They also admit contacting students in Britain, but say those affected can appeal the decision to withdraw education funding. Roshan Mohammed Salih, Press TV, Manchester.